Hello everybody, this is Michael who come from China. Today we talk about one topic about Gongfu. I refer to Gongfu, of course, Chinese martial. The Chinese Gongfu, more than 1,000 kinds of Gongfu you can find in China. The traditional Chinese Gongfu, there are so many, of course, in the modern ones, there are more. And of course, in whole the world, there are so many kinds. Like in the Japan, there are Kayuta is called right? Yeah, and in the South Korea, it's called Karoto, yeah, right? How like this one, yeah, right? And the Brazil, there is Jiu-Jitsu, yes, right? Like the Western kinds of the Kung Fu. Of course, I'm the founder of the Gu Taiji. Before me, there are 6 kinds of the Taiji in Chinese traditional martial. Like the Chen Taiji, Yang Taiji, He Taiji, Shun Taiji, Wu Taiji, and Wu Taiji. There are 6 kinds of the Taiji. Each of them have its special, characters. And how can I say that? But refer, how can I say that? In my opinion, the Kung Fu in the modern times and the laws, its function is for just to make your body strong enough and make you inner. No matter it's your brain and your heart or your lung, like the inner working organism, make its functions great or excellent, even perfect. So I think that the function to practice the Kung Fu, no matter it's Chinese or not, will behave you get you target to practice Kung Fu. Is that right? You said that perhaps you are right, and of course, in the traditional Chinese Kung Fu, it's not about the skills, only to just make you strong or whatever, but it's just a skill to and at least to fight, to beat somebody. This is the target in the traditional Chinese Kung Fu the histories. And of course, after the 1911, the Chinese guys, in the mainland China, think that perhaps we want to just some peaceful life for this one. So we reduce the attack abilities of the traditional Chinese Kung Fu in levels we can control. And of course, in the whole world, perhaps it's the same. And in my opinion, if you and to practice the Kung Fu in extraordinary ways, there's some special Kung Fu, like very powerful and temples, whatever you will do. The first one is will be harm you very much. You said how much? The Kung Fu, if you just control in the level, the comfortable fate levels, it of course it will great for your body. You can control your power, you can control your body's balance. You can just to improve your balance and you, of course, your running speed, your jumping whatever. But if you just in your extraordinary ways, you want to beat somebody, so one time and make him to death or whatever, like this one, then you will, how can I say that, make a Kung Fu in the extraordinary ways. Extraordinary. Of course, perhaps you are strong enough. Your natural essence is better than anybody else, so you can I can beat anybody, and just by you natural talent, you don't need to just practice any Kung Fu. You can just kill somebody perhaps, but I mean that in normal ways, and in my suggestion is that just control your level. I mean the muscle levels in a controllable level. Don't make it just extraordinary. Then you will make hurt to yourself the first. That's the wise, and in the Qin dynasties, in the Chinese histories, one emperor, I mean the Huangdi, in the other countries called the king, gave the whole country announcement said that perhaps we control the level of the martial. Some area strict or the areas you don't just practice the Gongfu in whatever uncontrolled levels. Perhaps you can understand about what I said, right? You practice the more, I mean the Gongfu in extraordinary ways. You will. The first one is you just to assume your inner energies of your bodies. You said yeah. Perhaps you are right. This is the first one, is right? You want to hate somebody or want to beat somebody, use one times, or perhaps your bodies will just make recoveries. Yes, after some times. But 5 times or 10 times, it will be the harm or the damage to your bodies will make you can't, your bodies can't bear anymore, or can't just to afford such a assume. You can't recover in a times. That's the reasons in the I mean the Asian China's, the peoples can't live for how can I say that, long life. Long life, I mean they live to the 70s or the 80s like this one. They always dies, and perhaps in the 20 several or 30 several, because they consume themselves too much. I said, yeah, yes, you are right. So take care of yourself and be whatever's like a peaceful guys to enjoy your life. And I don't think that is a good way in whatever's to fight to somebody's with your limited energies. That's not a good ways. Yeah, right? I said, yeah, perhaps you're right. If you want to learn Taijis, and of course you can just to find my videos about the Gu Taiji, 10 videos, and there are of course 10 articles comply with the 10 videos. 10 articles comply with the 10 videos to introduce my Gu Taiji, the basic compositions. You can just to have, then you will find that you can just make your bodies in a healthy way and excellent status, and to stay away from the mental illness and all the illness, and for your bodies, no matter is your inner bodies, I mean your heart, your lung, or whatever, your stomach, like this one, or your, of course include your penis or whatever, you know what I mean, and the pussy for the girls, whatever. You can just practice the Gu Taiji and make it just have a recovery like this one. This is well. Trust me, it will be. You can benefit from my Taiji, Okay, see you everybody. This is Michael Gu, come from Vietnam, China.